Hi, everybody, and good morning or good evening, depending on where you are right now in the world. This is my morning, and I'm going to try to make this work. My kids are getting ready for school or for the day, so hopefully, there's not going to be too much yelling and screaming. I had some technical difficulties last night, and that's why I didn't come on. So if you're here, say hi. And share some love. I am Coach Maury Elvington from Essence of You, and I help women with insomnia, depression, low libido, and just the things that happen with life and kind of make us feel contracted. So just help them alleviate that stress. And I'm really passionate about that. And today I wanted to talk about resistance. Because what happens when we resist things, we create like it's a counteractive to what we actually want to do and to achieve. And so resistance has been coming up a lot with a lot of my clients. And a lot of that is because of what's going on right now, because of all the polarization that we have going on right now. Hi, thanks for being here. So this was interesting. Last night I was hanging out with some girlfriends and we were having a great time. And everything that's going on right now, like I just said, it's really polarized. And we're starting to have a conversation, and we don't really agree on most things, which is fine and normal to, what's going on right now. But I was realizing inside of me, I was getting this resistance to the stuff she was saying, and it was blocking me from really listening to her. And even though we had this conversation back and forth multiple times, it was still interesting to just be aware of that. And so when I was working with a client the other day, stuff that was coming up for her is stuff that she had with her parents, and how she actually created her body according to reacting to what her parents told her she should look like, she should be like. So how much of that are you doing in your life? How much of this resistance is actually creating something that you don't really want to create, but it's still creating the opposite effect of it? So if you've never experienced energy healing with me, I use the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, and that's just like an energy wand. It clears stuff from the core. So if you want to release those things, just say yes when I'm doing the work, the clearings. So the first clearing is going to be, so everywhere that you've decided you need to resist something in order to be you, right? Which actually isn't you. It's counteractive. So everywhere you've chosen to resist something in order to align with yourself, but by aligning with yourself, you're resisting, would you now destroy and uncreate all of that, please? Yes? Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, all nine short boys and beyonds. And just feel that energy go. And you can always go to the accessconsciousnessclearingstatement.com, and it really explains really well what that is, okay? So everywhere that you are in a situation where you're reacting from resistance, would you now destroy and uncreate all of that, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, all nine short boys and beyonds. And just see if that's getting a little lighter for you. And I want you to think of something right now, situation in your life that you really resist. Maybe it's like a trigger for you, something that, you're around your family and they say that and it really triggers you and you're like, I'm going to do this anyway, or I'm not going to do this at all, right? It's interesting because some people, their resistance and react is like, you just tell them don't do that and they'll go do that. It's kind of like going on a diet, right? Like I'm going to go on a diet tomorrow and then, no, I'm not really going to do that. So it's like if you're not aligning with it and you're going from a place of resistance, that's where you get into this wall. And that's where you're actually canceling yourself and who you are because you're not being true to yourself. Okay, so everything that is and everything that brought up right now, that energy heaviness that you're feeling, would you please destroy and uncreate all of that, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pan, pak, all nine short boys and beyonds. And just release that. And just feel it getting lighter a little bit, maybe. And I want you to think of a situation in your life that you really resist. Something that you really feel like there's a wall there. Do you feel that you really react? It's like a button. And feel that kind of triggering you a little bit. Okay, so first, everything that's creating that, would you now destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and pock, all nature, boys and beyonds. And now I want you to bring it up and feel it. See if it got a little lighter, because if it did, awesome. A lot of times, just by clearing that stuff, it feels lighter. But I want you to bring it up in front of you. So just really bring all this emotion that you have about this in front of you. This resistance that you've created. Probably does not even belong to you, right? So we ask, who does it belong to? A little lighter, return to center of consciousness attached. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and pock, all nature, boys and beyonds. And now we're going to pull it through our body and out the other side and release it. Okay, so we're going to pull it through. We don't want to leave it in our system anymore. We are thanking it. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Thank you for, shining a light on the situation. And we're going to just let it all go. So on 3, I want you to just pull it through and release it. Okay, so bring all the energy of that in front of you. And on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. To never return to your body or to this reality ever again on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just really sense if you have more ease right now in your body, and if you have more ease in your head, and if there's a little more space, and if you feel a little more clear. So just really connect to that feeling and embrace it. Know that you are creating that, and that you can change any situation in your life, and you can choose to change these things. And everything that is making you stuck, everything that's making you feel resistant to something, I want you to ask about it. First, ask, who does it belong to? Return it to center of consciousness attached. Then really connect to the energy and see where it's coming from. So much of how we're creating right now is in resistance to this reality. So how much of your resistance is resistance to your own reality? I know, so pot and pock, all nature, boys and beyonds. I know as a mom that a lot of times I feel like my things and the things I wanted to do are on the back burner because I need to take care of everybody else. I need to make sure everybody else is doing good. I need to make sure everybody else is, surviving the day-to-day stuff, and tend to put myself on a back burner, where then it's creating a resistance, right? And then the resistance comes out in forms of, insomnia, fighting with your husband, tension in the house, right? And that's because there's a resistance there that you're not aligning with. And the cool thing about energy work is you can really clear this stuff really fast and really quick. It doesn't have to be this long, dreadful process. It doesn't have to involve drinking lots of coffee or lots of wine. It just has to involve you being present with yourself and being vulnerable with yourself and really looking at a situation from a different place and choosing something different. So thank you so much for choosing to be with me today. I'm using this new kind of device and I'm not sure where to look, so I'm sorry if the eye contact wasn't there, but the energy was definitely there. I'm really grateful that you chose to be here and spend this minutes with me. I hope this was a contribution for you and to your life. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. Please share and like our Facebook page. And if you think anybody else would be benefiting from this kind of work, please spread the word. Check out our website. We have our cool Unleash Yourself course up there. Really dives into those aspects in our life, especially as women and moms, that make us stuck and prevent us from being our authentic self, our essence. So everything that doesn't allow you to be in your essence and to choose you right now, would you now destroy and uncreate that? Yes. Right or wrong, good or bad, pot and pock, all nine short boys and beyonds. Okay, my dear friends, thank you so much for sharing energy with me this morning. I love you, and please, if you need any support, reach out. I'm here for you. Have a wonderful day.